I'm like,
Yeah, what happened?
yeah,
next?
bro. It's me. I make those videos on TikTok. And he's like, bro, straight out, I'm going to be honest with you. You make us Lebos look bad. Wallah, you do.
What?
I'm like, bro, I was in shock. I'm like, what the
Yeah, bro, what?
Bro, in my head, I'm like, is this bloke actually saying this right now?
It's usually the opposite. People say,
Because
oh, bro, I
I
love...
thought he was joking.
Yeah.
The thing is, I still thought he was joking, but he was serious.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
The Lebbie podcast is the best podcast in the area, and you can't change my mind.
Horus, lad!
That's the
Horus!
most, if that's not the most random way to start a podcast, I don't know what is.
I don't even know if we started. We actually
We've started, lads. We've started.
All right. I'm fucked.
Clearly you are, because you're gone.
I'm gone.
You're next level sick.
I'm low key.
You shouldn't have been next to me right now.
You know porridge? You know porridge?
Yeah.
I feel like my body has become the matter of porridge. Do you know what that means? I'm all mushy. I'm mushy, like porridge. Like I'm mushy.
What, like your organs are just fucking...
I'm just fucked.
I've never heard that type of symptom before. But
yeah, I'm fucking porridge at the moment. So what I am is...
that's your symptom.
Thankfully, I don't have COVID. All right? Tested, negative, tested, negative, tested, negative.
Yeah, but no one even cares, bro. Like, COVID, like...
I don't give a fuck about COVID.
Does that still exist? Like, there's monkeypox, but...
I'm not talking about COVID. I'm talking about the influenza. So I think I have
you
something
just
called
COVID, but yeah.
the influenza.
Yeah.
So if you've heard about this influenza, the influenza is like this new thing that apparently people are saying is worse than COVID. And if you go to my office, 70% of the people are off. Why? They're all sick.
Yeah.
They're all sick.
They're all sick.
They're all sick. Guys, sorry to interrupt the podcast, but we are sponsored by Manscaped. Yes, the Lebbie podcast is sponsored by Manscaped. Brother, the 4.0 package.
Keep letting them know every week, you know what I mean? You got to let the people know.
Deodorant, guys. I'm telling you. Shampoo and conditioner, 2-in-1.
You're missing out, guys. Boxes, you know what I mean? The state-of-the-art boxes.
Guys, crotch discomfort hurting your game? Fear no more. The kings of crotch discomfort. The kings of crotch comfort.
That's a
Manscaped have spent 2 years designing the most comfortable boxer briefs out there. I'm telling you, bro. I've tried them. You know, not these ones. These are for the package.
The boxers
But I've tried these ones. They're very comfortable, sleek, soft, and flexible. So, you know, you can hold your stuff in there. So the brand new Boxers 2.0 from Manscaped take your balls to the whole new level, to the royal ball throne. The global leaders in below-the-waist grooming have the Lawnmower 4.0 for the trimming, so you can wear the Boxers 2.0 for the chilling. Trimming for the chilling. Get
Tongue
it?
twisters all day today, huh?
They even trademarked the jewel pouch, so you know it's serious. I think it's time you invest in your family jewels. So let's let your bulge breathe and get 20% off plus free shipping by using our code, guys. Lebbie at manscaped.com.
Look, bottom line is, if you don't want discomfort down there,
yeah,
fear no more. Manscaped.
You got everything you need here, literally for any grooming down there whatsoever. Like I was telling a mate the other day, there is deodorant for your balls.
Yeah,
didn't know about it.
I didn't know about that as well until we got Manscaped.
Didn't know about it.
Body wash.
There is body.
They have everything.
They know about body wash, but
Manscaped does body wash as well.
100%. They got everything.
Everything body.
So guys, you are special, and you have a limited time only now to use the code. Use the code Lebbie at manscaped.com. You get 20% off plus free shipping, and we'll show you the code Lebbie at manscaped.com. 20% off plus free shipping. Okay. Now let's get back to the podcast.
Yeah, it's obviously contagious. Clearly it's contagious. So.
I took 2 days off work, and I just fucking stayed at home. First day I couldn't even work from home. I literally just laid in bed, watched some movies. I watched a good movie, American Hustle. Have you seen it?
The one with Bradley Cooper. No, I haven't seen
Bradley Cooper.
I always see the cover when I'm scrolling through Netflix or whatever.
It's about this guy that literally fucking just gives people that are desperate, these businessmen, loans, but charges $5,000 fee and doesn't end up giving them the loan because he tells them that the bank just didn't approve the loan, but he still keeps his $5,000 fee, and he kept doing that to all these desperate business owners.
That's some like fucking scammer shit.
I don't want to ruin it. You got to watch it. You got to watch it. But fucking this is a bad way to start the podcast.
Hey, but can I say something? Whenever you become sick, you've just... I'm going to like call you out on this. You become a bit of a bitch.
What do you mean?
Sick. You do.
What? In what way?
Like you play like the excuses game. You're always like, oh, I can't fucking do this. I'm fucked.
Well, no. Tell me this.
I saw a video before. Andrew Tate. He's like to his brother. He's like to Tristan Tate. Get up, you bitch. We're going. And Tristan Tate was like bedridden. He was sick, and he made him get up. He fucking got up.
Hang on. Before you turn to Andrew Tate, we're over this phase. You're not Andrew Tate.
No,
Maybe you could turn into
it's
Andrew
not
Tate
over
soon,
because clearly his videos are still.
It's not over. It's not over. But like, what I'm trying to say is, if you're sick, right? It's easy to say when you're not sick to someone, stop being a bitch. Stop being a bitch.
I have been sick and I haven't been as bad as you. Like I've been obviously.
What the fuck? You're the one to talk.
Yeah, what?
You're the one to talk.
What happens when I'm sick?
you were
Tell me
sick.
what happens when I'm sick.
Last time you were sick,
Yeah.
you couldn't even fucking go to the fucking. What did we have? We had something on, and you couldn't even go. Can't remember what it was.
Yeah, but I feel like my one was worse. You didn't even have a sore throat. Do you have a sore throat?
I don't have a sore throat, but
That's
I'm
worse.
not. No.
If you have sore throat symptoms, that's
Sore throat is not the worst symptom you can get.
It's one of the
Have you
worst,
ever had
bro.
headaches? Have you ever had really bad headaches?
daily. I get headaches daily.
No, not those.
I drink
headaches.
coffee, brother. I
Doesn't
drink
matter.
coffee.
No, I'm not talking. Those are fucking little piss weak headaches. They're just little fucking. Little bit
But you don't know that headache because you don't drink coffee. There's the coffee headache. There's something called the coffee headache. If you miss that morning coffee, you start getting a headache.
Listen. I have a lot to unwrap in this podcast, and the only reason why I'm fucking dying and I'm still doing this podcast because I have so much to talk about.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you about what happened to me at work the other day. All right.
Spill the tea.
It's fucking weirdest thing I've ever seen, and I'm literally still traumatized from it. I was at work, and I've bought like so they all buy bacon and egg. Obviously, I can't eat bacon and egg. So what do I buy? I buy this thing called a Florentine roll. A Florentine roll is just eggs and spinach and Hollandaise sauce. So it's basically like an eggs Benedict but in a roll. Fucking amazing. It's really nice.
Where's this from?
Just like because what we have on site is we have like food trucks.
Oh, okay.
And this was one of the food trucks. So I went picked up my fucking Florentine roll and I went and there's some chairs, right? I sat on the chair, lonely cunt. Obviously everyone was in the office. So I was just having a fucking breakfast.
Yeah.
I sit down on the chairs and next to me on this table here on my right,
Yeah.
bunch of like fucking typical old school tradies, like fucking cunt. Oh, what do you
Oh,
want to weekend?
fucking.
What do you fucking smash
What
on
did
the
fucking
weekend?
Todd do back in fucking HR? You fucking dog. It's all
Oh,
like
fuck
that.
the fucking Tigers got robbed. Fuck that. They were talking about everything about what
Footy
happened on the
talk,
weekend.
Maltese
alright?
footy talk. You know.
So I ignore them and I fucking continue to devour this fucking Florentine roll that I was clearly enjoying.
Yeah.
Bro, I was enjoying the shit out of this Florentine roll. Anyway, all of a sudden, one of the guys that was sitting there on the table, he just flinches. He goes, oh, fuck. And then like I thought something happened and I flinched a little bit, but turns out it was a little bird. It wasn't a little bird. It was like a pigeon, but it was a smaller pigeon. It just walked near his feet. And it stumbled, and I think it touched his foot or something. He was like, oh, fuck.
What?
And then it sort of like jumped a bit. I don't think it could fly.
Is that why he flinched? Because that little.
He
bird-
flinched, and I was like, oh, what the fuck happened? And then he jumped out a little bit. You know how the bird, he jumped out a little bit, started walking towards me.
Yeah.
It's just a fucking little bird. And I just looked at it and I was like, what a cute bird, man. It's a cute pigeon. And then it just walked past me. I'm just watching this pigeon, and I'm just watching it, and I'm eating my Florentine roll, and I'm just watching it. And then I started thinking about how pigeons, how do they communicate with each other? How do they, back in the old days, the pigeons used to fucking take letters and shit to each other. Whatever.
Pigeon messenger, whatever.
Pigeon
it's
messenger.
called, yeah.
I started thinking about pigeons. And then all of a sudden, this pigeon turns around, walks
Yeah.
a bit in front of me, walks around, whatever, does its thing, eats a bit of fucking crumbs off the ground.
As
And
they
then it
should,
walks
they're
back
trying to
towards
survive.
these tradies.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, he's going to flinch again. So he walks back towards these
fuck.
tradies. But what it does, it doesn't walk to that guy. It walks around.
Yeah.
And then I thought, oh, it's probably just. I started ignoring it a bit, and then as I take a bite from my fucking Florentine roll, in the corner of my eye, I see this guy lift his hard hat,
Yeah.
and you know a hard hat, it's like a helmet, it's fucking heavy.
Yeah, I know.
He lifts his hard hat, and he pegs it. Fucking hits the bird. The bird gets squashed. He turns around, and it fucking dies. And I was like, and I looked,
That's
and
fucked.
and it was the same guy but he didn't even go near him. And I looked, and I was
What
like,
a gronk, bro.
I literally stopped eating my Florentine roll, and I was so fucking I got fucking affected. I'm like, and they were taking it so lightly. They're like, oh, that's harsh, mate. Fuck.
Oh, mate, they've lived through fucking World War.
No,
fucking,
he's like, oh, fuck.
Gallipoli.
Oh, you fucking cunt. Oh, why'd you do that, you fucking cunt? And he's like, oh, mate, he's gonna come fucking at my feet again.
Bro,
He
it's a
killed. He
bird.
just killed the bird. He just killed it. They're acting like he killed a fucking cockroach. It was a bird, bro.
Bro, it's a bird. It's
It
trying
was
to
a
eat.
bird. It was trying to eat,
just flying around trying to eat.
Bro, I got traumatized.
That's
They
fucked.
looked at me and they started laughing, and I was like, bro, what? What the fuck?
Continue eating your fucking Florentine.
He's
fucking
like,
whatever the
she'll
fuck
be
that
right,
is."
she'll be right. He said she'll be right, and it's fucking flipped upside down,
She's
and it
gone,
stopped
bro.
moving.
She's not going to be all right, bro. She's
You know,
gone.
I saw it die. It went like this, and then it stopped moving, and it died. And I was like,
where did he hit it though? Like, did it just splatter everywhere? Like blood?
it didn't splatter, but it sort of squashed it. And I think the force of it, I don't know if he was in shock. I'm pretty sure it died.
Hey, but that's a pretty good shot if he nailed it.
It's a good shot. No, I got to say, it was a good shot.
Fucked up. He killed it.
It's fucked up. It was a good shot.
Good shot.
But it fucking traumatized me.
If someone recorded that,
Bro, he just killed a bird just like that. Like, I'm like, it's not a fucking cockroach.
Yeah.
It's not an ant. It's not a fucking cricket. It's not a fly. It's a bird. It's an animal.
we don't hunt birds here. We hit them with fucking hard hats. That's the game.
And it just made me think, like,
That's messed up though. That's really messed up. Especially while you're eating, that'll mess you up.
I couldn't finish the Florentine roll. I threw half of it away. I got affected. I'm like, because the fact that I saw this bird walk away and then walk back to its death, like it walked away, yeah?
There's something about seeing animals die right in front of you.
Yeah.
It's just
Because what was sad was it walked away, and I thought, I didn't in a million years thought that would have happened, but it walked away, so it could have gone, it could have fled, it could have lived its life, had fucking babies, whatever. Decided to walk back, and this fucking cunt
that was its
threw
fate.
that fucking hard hat.
That was its fate. You know, that's how
it was
goes.
so sad, bro.
Like, you know what's the most traumatizing I've seen with birds? It was a bird as well. So we had I remember Dad was getting like those glue traps for the mice.
Yeah.
It was a rat or whatever. He had one of those glue traps. It was outside. I don't know if you remember this. And now I'm going outside. I had to like hang the clothes on the line or whatever. And I was walking outside. I look there, bro. There's a bird on it.
A bird on the mouse trap.
On the glue trap.
That's fucking strong glue.
And
that's strong glue.
It was so strong. Like, it was like that. Like, bro, it could not move. It was that strong. And it was like a bird. You know the small ones, the little. And I was like, fuck.
You know what's sad? But
bad.
that's probably one of the worst ways to kill like a rat or like a bird. If you think about it, like, all right, the fucking the mouse trap, whatever, bang, instant death. Yeah. But if you want to glue the bird, not the bird, you want to glue the mouse and make it suffer, no food, no water, and die being frozen and paralyzed.
Yeah.
That is fucked.
It's
Should we just turn vegetarian, bro? I'm fucking feeling sorry for these animals, man. Wallah, I don't know if I'm just a fucking emotional cunt, but I don't know.
You know what
bro.
it is as well? I feel like with people that work with animals, and it's interesting you mentioned this because the other day at work there was like some festival thing we had, and there was the guy with the farm animals and stuff. He goes, "I'm turning vegetarian. I can't be with these animals. I can't do my job and eat animals." He goes, "I can't do it," and it makes sense because you're like working closely with animals on the daily.
100%.
Like cows and stuff like that.
Like, for example, right? You have a cat.
Yeah.
And we have a cat. And me even thinking, like, I'm not even close. Like, we haven't even seen this cat for a while. Yeah. It's only been 4 months. It came around. We fed it. It's stuck around ever since.
Just kind of stuck around, bro.
But at the same time, I'm attached to it.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like, it's like become a part of the family. Like, I come home.
Yeah.
Where is he?
Yeah, it's just one of those things that you look forward to.
I want to see him. Yeah. It's like I want to see Dad. I want to see Mum. I want to see Mono. I want to see you. Yeah. It's like, like I want to see him. It's like a part of the family. And then when he's not there, I'm like fuck,
meows and stuff, you know what I mean? You like,
yeah. So it makes me think, right? I've never thought like this before. And I don't know what the fuck's going into me. But animals, they have emotions, right?
Yeah.
Could you say they feel emotions? Why the fuck are we talking about animals?
I don't know. This has become
we never even planned
sponsored by PETA.
We never even planned this, but I was like
animal cruelty fucking.
We never planned this, but I just want to know.
No, it's an interesting topic.
All right.
I'm pretty sure they do have feelings because I've seen a video of a camel crying. Have you seen that?
I've seen that. That makes me cry.
Bro.
That makes me cry. But you know what I heard as well? Someone else told me this the other day. I was telling them that we had a cat, whatever. And turns out, do you know why cats meow? Apparently it's not, they never meow to each other. They never meow to each other. A cat never meows to another cat. They meow.
It's not like a communication type thing.
They meow because they're trying to replicate our voice. So when it's hungry and it goes meow meow meow, it's as if it's trying to talk to us in our language, but it's obviously fucking screws it up. But it tries to talk to us in our language, saying "Feed me, feed me, feed me."
And it does this thing where it puts its head like that. So it's like it meows. It's trying to get your attention, like fucking feed me,
bro. That's how crazy it is. They're trying to talk like us.
You know, this one, it's sneaky as well. This
fucking
cat,
sneaky.
I've fed it. And I've looked at it. I've watched it. I just fed it 5 minutes ago. And then our sister comes out. And then I hear it meowing again. She's gone like that. Feed me. Bro, I just fed you.
She doesn't stop eating.
Because she doesn't know that I fed her. Like my sister. So she'll probably feed her as well.
She doesn't know that. She doesn't know when to get full, I feel like sometimes.
Yeah.
They just eat, and they don't fucking stop eating.
Hey, but you know what?
Do you want to get off this topic?
Just one more thing.
Right.
You reckon our cat's a whore?
Why?
Because it disappears sometimes in the night.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes mum's like, where the fuck does it go?
Right,
and it comes back and it's happy. It
Yeah.
comes back and it's happy. And sometimes I hear it meowing loud at night in the middle of the night. So it's either she's fucking whoring around,
I feel like
going
she's
to the
whoring
cat
around.
Meritons, or I don't know where the fuck she's going, but
Bro,
it's pretty
I
fucked.
think it's the white cat. I've seen this white cat. I don't know.
White
Interracial.
cats are probably fucking interracial because it's a
It's
black
out.
cat.
Perfect.
No, I wanted to get off this topic. I wanted to
Anyway,
talk about fucking TikTok boxing.
Oh,
Bro,
yes.
we haven't even
Interesting.
touched on this, but apparently,
Very interesting.
so I've been looking.
it's finally happening.
It's finally happening.
Bro.
Look, I'm not going to say anything. People are going to say, oh, you know, we were the ones to first brought it up, bring it up, blah, blah, blah. Yes, we were the ones to first bring it up.
Yep.
But the reason why I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, this is our idea, whatever, blah, 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 is because we didn't take any action. Let's put it honestly. We didn't take any action to make this event happen. We talked a lot of shit. We said a lot of things on the podcast. We said, oh, let's do this boxing event. Let's do this boxing event.
And we even like got advice from someone that told us what goes around in the background, what goes on, what like
Yeah.
all the background
It's not
stuff.
fucking easy.
And when
If
we
you
heard
are
that, we're
not
like,
a promoter, if you are not a promoter, you literally can't organize this. It's impossible
No,
unless you have
literally.
fucking 100 grand on hand that you
Yeah,
can.
you need a promoter's license. You need it's like a
You need
venue.
heaps of money. 100 grand probably doesn't even cut it.
Yeah, streaming
But
service.
the thing is, it went to Suman, who we had recently on the podcast, and Suman, I got to say, fucking doing amazing things with it. He's got Yisra on the fucking card.
yeah,
got
I like
Castro.
how it's looking.
He's got
He's got a bit of a
Palestinian warrior. He's got, bro, like, all right, you can call them flops, you can call them whatever, you can call them TikTok flops. I reckon anyone that can step into the ring, if it actually happens,
Yeah.
anyone that can step in the ring, I don't care who you are, you have a fucking set of balls. All right, if you're a girl,
I mean,
you don't
maybe
have a
if
set
you're-
of balls,
I agree though.
But-
because yeah,
you have a different kind of courage.
100%. I feel like for a while now, these people have done nothing but talk online.
Yeah.
And there's finally action. So why would you complain? Like
What shits me is the comments. People are saying, "Oh, why would you give these fucking flops a fucking
They're
platform?"
going to pay for
They
it.
already
bro.
have a platform.
They're the ones that are
Also-
going to pay for a ticket. They're going to watch it. Trust me.
100%.
The ones that are saying that.
Also, I've seen people that comment and go, "What the fuck are these flops?" But we're going, yeah.
Yeah. First
As
row.
in, you're going. You know, you're going.
Front row.
You're going to go see this. You want to see what happens.
I'm going to see it. I'm going to see the shit out of it.
Yeah,
100%.
it's just sad how people like in the community when they see someone doing something different, they just want to shit on them. They just want to like shit on them. They want to be like,
100%.
"What the fuck are you doing? You're
Yeah,
doing something
that,
different."
That kind of remind me of like, I don't know if I want to mention this. You know,
What?
the brothers.
Oh yeah, I took the piss out of that, so I can't really talk.
That was
But
funny.
I didn't take the piss out of it too much. I just said people are running out of bars.
Bro, but
It's
the
'cause
comments, man. Oh my god.
They got fucking roasted for that video.
We're not making it out of Bankstown.
But you know what kills me? The fire emojis.
I know.
You think, bro, if you think at first you didn't read the comments,
Yeah.
you'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
These
if you don't
comments are
read the
fire.
words, you're like, fuck, fire. Wow.
Fire.
Bro,
All of a sudden,
little
this,
do you
this
know.
slaps on mute.
Yeah.
This goes hard on mute.
It's kind of like a fucking blue boy. Like you blue ball
Bro,
the person.
some of these comments are fucked.
Yeah.
And what's funny is I respect them. You know why I respect the brothers?
Hmm.
Because they left the fucking video.
Yeah, bro, they pinned it as well.
They pinned it.
They pinned
Despite
it. To
all
make
that
sure
hate,
you see it.
despite all that hate
Yeah.
of all these people hating him, which, all right, to be honest, why would you say your cash is gay?
Yeah, I kind of don't
Some of the
understand.
bars-
With
some of the
Central
bars-
C, I actually understand why. Someone told this us.
Who told
it
us?
to us yesterday?
Someone told us.
Jose.
Yeah, Jose.
Yeah.
So what he said was apparently the bar is. Can I say this or would we get flagged?
How can I be? My bitch is like, you know the song.
How can I be phobic? My bitch is gay.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
And what he means is he can get a girl. According to him,
Yeah.
he can get a girl that is lesbian and still get her, even though she's lesbian.
Yeah,
He's
just
that much
it's
of a
kind
hot
of like
cunt. He's that much of a hot cunt.
It's kind of like a what's that word? Hyperbole? Would you say it's a
Oxymoron?
Oxymoron?
Hyperbole?
I don't know. One of those things.
I did stand in English. I
Personification,
don't fucking
metaphor.
know.
Like, I don't know.
I don't fucking know. I did fucking
But
stand
yeah,
in
the
English.
first time I heard that, I was like, my bitch is gay. What the fuck? How does?
It's just the way he says it. The
was
way
like-
he says it is so funny.
Yeah.
Why
But-
can I?
He's got that talent to where whatever he says, he could say anything. He'll have that melody. Like,
Yeah.
like it's so good.
I think Central C is one of the greatest rappers in terms of like that scene.
Yeah, like he's got that.
He's got that flow.
He's got something different about him, like that melody.
But
He
anyway,
gets you
going
like
back
that.
to the brothers.
Yeah,
Going back to the
Back
brothers.
to the brothers. We keep changing topics.
I think their Let's Trot was a banger. Let's
Yeah,
Trot.
I think so
What a
too.
fucking banger, bro. Banger of the year.
Oh,
almost.
music video.
Almost banger of the year.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of other artists that I would say up
Oh,
there as well.
you got some. I know there's some Lissy tracks. There was some Huncho as well.
Huncho's
Hey,
got a few
has
tracks
some
out
good
there.
tracks,
What would you say is the best track of fucking Australian drill of 2022? Go. Which is the best track of 2022?
I gotta say, Night Riders. You know the song.
Night Riders, because it's got all the fucking
it's
everyone's
like,
in that song.
It's like everyone besides 1-4, pretty much.
It's fucked up, but
big
it's
collab,
fucking big collabs.
Good song as well. It's got like a good tune to it.
But I like that. I like seeing that. I wish people can be like that in the social media world. Right?
Yeah,
see how all these
100%.
rappers are collabing, like fucking, you got Huncho collabing with Hefs.
Yeah,
you got
and then you had Hefs bring out Huncho at his concert.
Yeah,
Stuff like
and
that.
you got Chillin' collabing with fucking Hefs and
Leroy brought out
Leroy
the 1-4.
brought out 1-4. Like all these people.
It's good, man.
I feel like the rap game is helping each other. And that's why they're succeeding so much.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Which
And
we're not seeing in the social media scene.
it's completely. We've talked about this a million times, so I'm not going to get into it.
Yeah, it's a whole nother can of
But
worms.
fucking the drill scene at the moment is getting crazy.
Yeah,
It's getting
bro,
crazy.
it's
We hardly
crazy.
talk about it.
There's even
I want to
a-
get a drill rapper on this.
Yeah.
I literally do. Like, I don't know, guys. If you want to see a drill rapper, comment below
I'd love to get one.
who you want to see on the podcast, because I want to get a lot of them.
Yeah.
But who should we get
like,
first?
yeah, there's heaps as from our area as well. Like the fact that they come from our area and they're doing those big things, you know what I mean? It's pretty inspiring to see.
Yeah. And just what shits me is people that are from the area that shit on people that are doing something different.
Yeah, like
How are we gonna?
you're just hating on it because you know you can't do
it.
that.
How are we gonna fucking advance as a society and get out of the area, make it out of the area if we're not even being built by our own area? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Even when I listen to music, I don't just listen to Drake and the casual Chris Brown. I listen to people from here because I like to.
You know what?
I like to get
I never
involved in
did.
that
I
scene.
never did.
Yeah.
But the other day I was at the gym and I'm like, you know what? You know how you have daily mixes on Spotify?
Yeah.
My daily mix 3 or 4 was like all Australian drill, and I'm like, you know what? Let me play this at the gym today. I'm always fucking playing Jack Harlow, playing Drake, playing this
Yeah,
and that.
like the
I'm
usual, the casual
casuals,
playlist.
you know, like fucking fuck
If
them
you
for
listen
now.
to Drake and you're like, it's just a casual.
All
like,
I'm gonna say is fuck them for now.
yeah.
I put on fucking the Australian drill rappers, fucking Huncho, Poochit shit.
Bro, there's
all
some good tracks,
and I'm
especially
like,
this year.
and
yeah.
I'm starting fucking, and I'm doing the bench, bro. I did fucking like, what did I do? I did like 80 kilos bench. Like, hello, look, don't judge me. I'm new to the gym, whatever.
That's less than how much? That's less than your body weight, yeah.
It is, but
But
bro, my
I'm
bench
not-
is shit.
no
My
knock
bench
on
is
you,
shit.
yeah.
I did
gotta
80
start
kilos for 8 reps, bro. Listening
That's pretty
to
good.
all these rappers.
That's pretty good.
And I'm like, bro,
were you
it's
doing
a
that
Gia.
when we done that 6-week program thing? Were you doing that much?
I think I did more, but not for 8 reps.
Yeah. I mean, you haven't hit that.
Yeah.
Like in a while as well, but
But talking about rappers, Jack Harlow was in fucking Australia.
yeah, bro.
Bro,
Spewing on
we
Mr.
didn't know about it until fucking, the day before he landed in
like
Sydney?
no one hyped it up before. Like it was just fucking. Jack Harlow's in Perth.
Jack
Like,
Harlow's in Perth, all of a sudden he's putting up fucking AFL.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Some bloke came up on my TikTok. Jack Harlow's here. He's loving the burger.
I'm just spewing that Jack Harlow didn't come to the area.
Yeah.
He didn't come to the area. Come to the area, Jack.
Can you imagine if?
Wallah, I'll bring you the best manouche you ever taste in your life. Come to the area,
bro,
Jack.
Can you imagine? Some
he goes-
auntie giving Jack Harlow a manouche.
Oh, yo, auntie, yo, man. Yo, give me that. Oh, yo,
That
you got that
black
meat and cheese? You got that meat and cheese, love? You know?
Oh, bro, I wish he did though.
Bro, that would have been
Can you imagine,
cracker.
bro? Yeah, like Jack Harlow in the
I
area.
feel like all these people that come from overseas.
he can't come in the area, but
Why?
bro, like people will swarm him. People, bro.
Oh, they would.
Can you imagine him walking in Bankstown?
Oi, Jack! Jack, you fucking sick cunt!
He'll have like 16 to 15-year-old hecklers that he
Oh
doesn't know
my
what the fuck they
God.
are. It's
Jack,
like, what is this type of species?
Speaking of hecklers,
Yeah.
let's finish this. I got a story. I got a fucking big story that.
Ooh, we love stories, man.
Yeah, this happened to me
love to
actually.
hear stories.
Yeah, fucking yesterday, and fuck up. You know, I wanted to actually. I left it, and I want to talk about it on the podcast. But before we get into that, I just want to say one more thing. All these people that were putting Jack Harlow on their story. All right, 1 story, 2 stories, 3 stories, 4 stories. Brother, you put his whole album. Wallah, I'm sitting
they
there and
put it
it's
as
their
a
ugly
highlight.
voices. You can hear their ugly voices. OROUS, and I can put you in first.
That's the most casual Jack Harlow song.
And you're like, bro. And they all put, back in 2019, I was outside. You know, the fucking OROUS.
Yeah, the first class, yeah.
First class.
Yeah.
Every fucking story was first class. I'm like, put another song. No. Which was the most other common one?
What's
Sat them both
Poppin'?
down and they are already best friends.
that one's as
Already
well, yeah.
best. That's a good song, though. That's a good song. But it's
Is that
so
the one where he
fucking
goes,
basic.
are you a cancer?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I know that one.
But like, I feel like I didn't even have to pay for the Jack Harlow concert at this point.
Any type of concert.
I was happy. I watched fucking 30 people on my fucking Instagram story,
Yeah.
and I saw everything that happened in the concert.
Yeah, bro, me too. Like, bro, I'm getting FOMO as well as I'm watching this.
I
I'm
did
like,
get
fuck, I'm
FOMO.
missing out.
But do you think? Actually, no. I was gonna say, are concerts sort of a rip-off? No, they're not, because the person's actually there.
No, because you actually see, whether you're like in fucking 50th row or 5th row, you still see the person
Like they're
physically
actually
there.
there.
Yeah, like you think in your head, you deep it. Like, this is the guy. This is Mr. What's Poppin'.
Yeah.
This is what's...
And he's there.
He's right there. You know what
That's
I
the
mean?
whole concept behind it.
Drake said that boy Jack is going places. Drake himself said that.
I know.
I know. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
but that's the thing, bro. Like, I don't think I've ever been to a concert in my life.
have I? No, I haven't.
I don't think you
I
have.
actually haven't.
Could you believe I'm 25 and I've never been to a concert in my life? How fucking cooked is that?
Cue the Andrew Tate clip.
What do you mean?
That's haram.
This is haram. Hey, I was
bro,
doing
you had
these
a field day
questions.
with that,
Oh, bro, I was doing these questions on Instagram, and
Yeah.
fucking people were asking me like the weirdest question, and they weren't even that weird. Like, I was expecting people to roast me and shit.
Is that cringe?
Cringe.
Having that anonymous question?
Nah.
I feel like it's kind of a guilt
Why is
thing.
it cringe? Why is it a guilt thing? I feel like it's a good way to get feedback from people and see what people are interested
Because,
in.
yeah, I feel like you'll get different feedback from people that can anonymously put it.
Yeah, but it wasn't even that
You
bad.
get- you
Bro,
get some-
people were
you got
telling
some
me
weird stuff though,
anonymously.
eh?
People were telling me anonymously, love your videos. Love your TikToks. I'm
Just
like, bro,
message
just
that.
message me that.
I know.
Like, why the fuck are you telling me that
I don't
anonymously?
want him to know I watch his videos. That's
I'm like,
cringe.
why? Just message me. Wallah, it makes my day. It did still make my day, but knowing that the person behind it makes my day even more.
I feel like there's people that cringe from that. They don't
Yeah.
want to like message you. They don't want to seem like a fan. You know what I mean? Like something like
True,
that.
true.
They don't want to, show, I watch your videos or whatever.
You know what I hate? I hate people that like act like they don't, I don't know. They act like they don't really like your stuff.
Mm.
They're like they know you're on TikTok, and then you talk to them about it, and they're like, "Oh, you're on TikTok? Oh, yeah."
Yeah, they kind of brush it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't expect you to
But
kiss
I'm a
my ass.
yeah, but I'm a hypocrite because I don't like when someone, overdoes it. Oh, bro, everyone look at his video. Bro, that happened to me once in the boxing
There's
session.
a guy at work.
But after the boxing
Same thing.
session. Bro, he was playing the video. He's like, what's the account? He wanted to know it then and there. The podcast account. I'm like, Lebbie podcast. He searched it up and he's playing the video. You know which one he played?
Which one?
The Sydney versus Melbourne girls one.
No
and
way.
he played it full blast.
And everyone was watching it.
Everyone everyone's done training. Everyone's like tired and they go, oh, what a session and that. And then this guy's like, he's watching it. And bro, I'm like, I
He
was
couldn't
cringing.
find any other fucking
I was cringing
clip
hard.
than that clip.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
I think
That
'cause-
clip got a lot of controversy
yeah,
though.
Yeah.
That fucking Sydney girls versus Melbourne girls.
Mm.
But I feel like everything we spoke was facts.
Wasn't that the one you said it in that video, right? Where you said your dad's a mechanic or something? Was it that one?
Yeah. I think that part, obviously, I didn't mean it's a bad thing if your dad's a mechanic.
But I made
just-
sure I saw the storm coming.
And
I
you
put
did
on the
put a caption.
Yeah.
But what I meant
People
was,
don't
I
read
didn't
it.
mean having your dad as a mechanic is a bad thing. Obviously, your dad's working hard, Allah yatil afi, as we say in Arabic. But like, I'm just saying, you're sitting there acting like you're all this glamorous, and your dad is a mechanic. Like it's.
I think it's the fact
still
that you,
sounds
you
bad.
doubled down. You doubled
still
down.
fucking sounds
No,
bad.
because you said, you know why? Because you said your dad drives a van. He's a mechanic. He drives a van. You doubled down on it.
No, because she acts like, all right, she'll act like she's some princess.
Yeah, they act like they're pretentious.
Princess,
You know what I mean?
This and that. I'm Cinderella. But your dad drives a mechanic. Your,
Yeah.
your dad drives a mechanic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Your van drives a
Haven't heard that
mechanic.
Your van drives a mechanic.
Your dad's van drives a mechanic.
You just fucking me with my.
Um,
it's a mind fuck.
All right. I want to talk about this story.
Talk about the story. Yeah, get into it.
Bro,
This should be interesting.
this was something I never fucking expected.
Mm.
I just want to put this out there. A lot of people come to me. They're like, a lot of people recognize me. I'm not trying to act like a hard cunt, especially in the area.
Yeah.
A lot of people recognize me. They fucking, they sit there and like most of the people that recognize me, they say, oh, bro, I love your TikToks. Wallah, you're a sick cunt. I fucking love you, bro. I love you, bro. Like, keep doing what you're doing. And a lot of people tell me this as well. They're like, oh, I hate those other flop TikTokers, bro. I like you. Wallah, your stuff is mad.
I've been
your
with you
content's
as well.
hectic.
I've seen that feedback firsthand. Yeah.
And yeah, I'm like, whatever. So I went into this shop in Bankstown. In Bankstown, in the area. All right. I'm buying a drink from this like random corner shop. As I'm buying this drink, I sort of look outside and I see this like Arab looking guy. And he's just standing outside the shop and he looks like he's waiting for me. And he's sort of looking at me, staring at me. And At first, he looked like he was trying to know if that's me because you know how
Was
someone
he just smoking or something? Was just
no,
standing
he was
outside?
walking past and then he stopped and he went back and he sort of looked and I was like, oh, he probably recognized me from TikTok.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, whatever. So
You know
I'm
the look.
buying my
There's a
drink.
look, yeah.
I'm buying my drink. I'm like, yeah, all right, whatever. Bought my drink.
Yeah.
As I'm coming outside, he sort of like, as I'm walking close to him,
Yeah.
I see his face sort of change. And then he looks at me and goes, hey, you're the guy that makes our videos, eh? And
Changes in a bad way.
in a bad way. So what I thought was when he said that, initially when he said that, usually when people say, oh, I love your videos, they're always
usually
happy.
it's love.
Bro, I fucking love your videos. You're a sick cunt. Wallah. This guy looked angry. He's like, hey, you're that guy that does those videos. So in my head, I'm like, wait, hang on a second. This guy seems fucking angry. This guy seems like he doesn't like my videos.
Bro, we were talking about this the other week. I was like, we never get
Bro,
confronted.
this is the weirdest thing. I swear to God, I was like, is this actually happening right now?
He's got a hate.
So-
We've got haters.
So I'm like,
Yeah, what happened?
yeah,
next?
bro, it's me. I make those videos on TikTok. And he's like, bro, straight out, I'm going to be honest with you. You make us Lebos look bad. Wallah, you do.
What?
I'm like, bro, I was in shock. I'm like, what the fuck?
Bro, what?
Bro, in my head, I'm like, is this bloke actually saying this right now?
It's usually the opposite. People say,
Because
oh, bro, I
I
love...
thought he was joking.
Yeah.
The thing is, I still thought he was joking, but he was serious.
He said it in a
And
way
I
that was
sort of
like,
laughed initially. I'm like, and then I sort of like my
was he
smile,
like a straight face?
just straight
Fuck,
face.
that's awkward, man.
And I like, because I laughed to make it less awkward.
Yeah.
And then I sort of like stopped laughing because he was serious the whole time. I'm like, what do you mean, bro? He's like, nah, straight out, the stuff you put out, bro, it's given us a bad name and people are not liking it. He goes, I don't like it, bro. I don't like it. And I thought this guy was on drugs, but he didn't. He seemed like he was legit.
Bro, my boy's
So
getting...
I'm like, bro,
getting
hang
his
on a
feelings.
second. I'm like, hang on a second, bro. I'm like, what don't you like about it? I go, first of all, you did say, okay, well, I'm making Lebos look bad, right? I'm Lebanese myself.
Can you pinpoint exactly, like... Yeah.
Just, you know what it is? He had tattoos. So what I'm thinking, the most recent video before this incident happened was the one how we're making fun of Lebos with
the
tattoos.
tattoo skit.
And we did get a few hate from that. I don't usually get hate on videos, but there was a lot of fake accounts commenting flops. Don't do this.
Yeah, because there's
put
people
this-
that have those
put
tats.
this down,
the
80,
laugh
whatever.
Now, cry later. All that.
So he had fucking, I don't know, it looked like it. Laugh now, cry later, family, disloyalty, ma ba'af shu.
Bro,
I'm like,
he
this
probably
bloke-
would have fucking punched me because I'm the one that said it. The laugh
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
cry
yeah.
later.
But anyway. So
yeah,
let me tell you
yeah.
what happened.
What happened? Yeah. Antron?
No, bro, it was starting to get to that. I'm like, I started shaking a bit because I was like, this could be a fucking punch on right here. Because he looked like he was like tensing up. And I'm like, and I started explaining. I was like, bro, listen, firstly, I'm Lebanese. All right. I make these videos, but I'm Lebo myself. So I obviously have that authority and I am allowed to make fun of my own
We
culture.
can stereotype ourselves.
We can stereotype ourselves. I go, bro, just the way Super Wok does it, he stereotypes wogs because he's a wog. That's the way I do it.
Yeah.
I go,
And the thing is, we're not joking. We're
Yeah.
I mean, we are joking, obviously, but
no,
you know,
100%.
It's literally
Secondly,
exists.
I'm like, bro, it's comedy. I go, firstly,
Yeah.
I go, the most important thing here is this is comedy. This is a skit. This is nothing but like a light-hearted joke.
Yeah.
And I go, surely, bro, you don't think that all Lebos are like that?
Hmm.
He goes, bro, I know, but I'm Lebanese myself. But what if a non-Lebo watches this and looks at us and thinks that we're all like that? And
They
I'm
don't
like,
have to watch it. They just have to walk outside.
I go, listen. I go, firstly, I go, they're not going to watch it and think it's like that because anyone that's anybody knows that all cultures get stereotyped. Whether it's Italians, whether it's Indians. I've seen Indians get stereotypes. I've seen Asians get stereotyped. Everyone has their own stereotype.
100%.
This is the thing. We're not.
And that's my type of comedy. I love that comedy.
I love that comedy
like
as well. So our stereotype is obviously that we talk loud. We talk like this, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this is our stereotype.
Yeah.
And it's just something we can't control.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
Like-
you'd rather laugh about it than fucking sit there.
The way, and I started telling him, I'm like, bro, this is just the way we are. I go, even the way you're talking, cuz, I'm sorry, but like we talk like that. I go, I
he's
talk like that
literally
as
your
well.
character.
Yeah.
He's literally the character you play.
And then I'm like, also like other cultures, they have their own stereotype. I go, that's just how we are. That's our stereotype.
Yeah.
He goes, but you know what? Straight out, you're actually a sick cunt. Just out of nowhere.
Oh, what?
Wallah, like
just
it's like he
360'd
changed.
it,
He
yeah.
360'd. And I was like, and then, because in my head, this whole time before he said that,
Yeah.
I was thinking this could be a street fight. This could turn fucking physical.
Yeah, you never want that though.
You know what I
You
mean?
never
Like
want
this
that.
could turn physical.
But
Because
in your
I've
head,
never
you
been
had
in a
that
street
chance. Yeah.
fight. In my head, what I was thinking was,
Were you getting prepared, mentally prepared?
I was, because what I was thinking was, because I paid attention to his hands, and I was thinking, if this guy swings, and I got in my head, but I'm like, he's not gonna swing over this, bro. Fucking, it's a video.
No one does that. I don't like
No
your
one
videos.
does that.
Like,
Yeah,
no one
yeah.
the
It's
fuck-
not
no one
that.
does
Like,
that.
it's not fucking. And then I was thinking about Andrew Tate, where he's like, street fight, you walk away. Street fight, you walk
Oh,
away.
100%. I think the
Because,
same.
and I'm going to say this to everyone. All right, I'm going to, actually, this is another topic in itself, but let me finish off the story. Anyway, he fucking shakes my hand.
Yeah.
He goes, like, straight out, bro. Like, honestly, I don't know. I just thought some of the videos were a bit like that, but, you know, like you're a sick cunt. You're a sick cunt.
Wow.
And then he just walked off. What I think was, this guy was having a bad day. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking this guy was having a bad day and he took it out on me.
He was probably having a bad day, and he watched your video probably not
Yeah,
long
yeah, yeah.
before you showed up.
And he's like, fuck this cunt.
Bro, imagine he was probably watching your
I
video
don't
just
know.
before he saw you.
Because the way he saw me first, it's like he was in shock.
Yeah,
He's like, and then he looked again.
he must have
But
just seen
nothing
your
came
video.
out of that. Except the fact that he switched up and I was just like, what the fuck just happened? You know what I mean?
That's never happened to me. I've never been confronted at all.
This
Like,
is the
in that
first
way.
time ever.
Wow.
And
Fuck, I missed out.
bro, this is the first time ever.
I wish I was
And
there.
like, it was tense, bro. It was tense. And like, no one was around. So I was like, the reason why I was tense is because I was like, if this guy hits me, I'm fucked.
Was he like, he was a big bloke?
It was a bit of a big bloke, but I was taller.
like
I
on
was,
gear,
like, taller
on
than
gear type big bloke?
Not
or-
on gear, but he was bigger than me. I'm not like the biggest guy.
Yeah.
He was fucking solid.
You've got
but he
height.
wasn't tall. He wasn't
Yeah,
tall. I
you've
was
got-
taller than him,
you've
so I
got the
could have
height.
just like,
Yeah. I think
Freeze.
the first thing you got to do is have your hands like this. Oh, it's okay,
you
bro.
know,
It's okay.
keep a distance.
That's one thing I know is street fights, but you should never be in street fights. I agree
This is-
100%.
Yeah, this is the topic I wanted to talk about. Anyway,
Yeah.
based on that, what I thought in my head was on the drive home, I'm like, I've never been in a street fight. And I'm like, if I ever am in a street fight, I would never know what to do. I think the most important thing about a street fight, and this is an advice to all the kids and all the teenagers and everyone that watches this, street fight, you walk away. I don't care who the fuck you are. I don't care if you're a boxer. I don't care if you're a jiu-jitsu. I don't care if you're fucking Bruce Lee himself. You walk away from a street fight because you never know what could come out of a street fight. It's not a
Exactly.
controlled environment.
Exactly. Yeah, and you know what? It's good that you mentioned boxer and
Yeah.
whatever. Because I've done boxing and I've done jiu-jitsu and I've told someone I do boxing and that, and they always go, "Oh, bro, do you ever have to use it like in a fight on the street or anything?" I go, "No. If anything, it's made me like have that opinion to where I don't want to.
Yes.
Because you don't know who the fuck's walking.
Yeah.
This guy could be a black belt. This guy could. It makes you
I'm
think
not,
that way.
Yeah, 100% what you're saying is right.
Yeah.
But I'm more focusing on the fact that weapons could be involved. We saw
Yeah,
what happened.
that too.
Obviously, this happened a while back now.
Yeah, there's
but
this
the
knife
Brisbane,
thing
the
in
Brisbane thing,
Australia.
the knife Brisbane thing.
It's not a
the
Sydney
guy that
thing
got
anymore.
stabbed.
It's Australia.
It's
like-
Australia in
it's Australia
general. Like,
yeah.
yes, we have amazing gun laws. Yes, we have this thing where we don't have guns. We don't have like school shootings like America. But we have this problem with knives. We saw it at Melbourne. The kid was looking
Yeah.
for a knife. He was 16 years old. You know what I mean?
yeah, it's
So
bad, man.
what I'm trying to say is, I don't care how tough you are. If someone walks up to you, if someone wants to fight you, do not fight them. Walk away. You'll be the stronger person. I don't care. I don't care what you're thinking. I don't care if you think, oh, okay, fuck, I'm going to look like a bitch now.
Yeah.
You'd rather look like a bitch than your parents looking at you in a grave.
100%.
That's what you'd rather.
Yeah.
You'd rather look like a bitch in front of your mates or look like a bitch in front of fucking randoms than your parents looking down on you in your grave
Yeah.
and thinking, why is my son dead now? Why is my son fucking stabbed? Why did my son get stabbed? Why
What
him?
would you rather, them take the piss out of you the next day or whatever, or them
Yeah, I am a
literally
bitch.
being at your funeral
Okay.
the next day?
100%. Yes, I am a bitch. I got stabbed. No. Yes, I am a bitch. I walked away. Whatever. I walked away. But I made the right decision. I used my mind instead of my passion, my heart. Always go with your mind because your mind makes you think rationally.
Yeah.
Your heart...
You need to stop and think. Like, have
Stop
a
and
thought
think,
process. Don't just make blind decisions. Don't just make...
It's never worth it.
Yeah,
It is
100%.
never worth it.
And we saw that, with the Brisbane...
It's
that
very
was
sad.
very
It's
sad.
very sad. And like
Yeah.
a young man had to lose his life like that. And what was sad was looking at that video. I know. Look, we're talking about this. It's a bit late, obviously, but I never had my take on this, and I want to just express it now. Looking at that video, the guy, it was a very traumatic video. I don't know. I don't recommend anyone to watch it.
It went
But
around
the way
quick
he
as well,
walked
but-
up,
yeah.
the guy walked up to him, and he wasn't even that angry. He was just walking up to him, and the guy just all it took was 1 second. He lost his life.
Yeah.
The blink of an eye. He was
It
up.
was
he
kind of
down,
like
he
that.
gone.
He was gesturing like that, as in like, he's trying to stop it. But
Yeah. He didn't come as the aggressor.
No,
That's what I'm
yeah.
trying to say. He didn't come as the aggressor. And in a lot of situations, even if you don't come as the aggressor, I don't think you even should stop a fight.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm
I
sorry.
personally think you see a person with a knife, have a thought process. Stop
Yeah.
and think, he's got
If
a
you
knife.
see two little kids fighting, all right, you could stop it.
Yeah.
But if you see grown men and someone has a knife, even if you're not part of the fight, don't stop it because someone could be seeing red. They could just stab you like that and you're
100%.
gone.
All it takes is one action, one quick action. That's it. And
It's fucking
around
sad.
this area as well. You know, he got stabbed around this area, and that's the
Do
worst
we know
case.
if the guy intentionally wanted to kill him? We don't know that. But nevertheless, the
Maybe
guy
it was
lost his
just
life.
like a
The guy lost his life. It
second,
was a
yeah.
fucking reaction, whatever. The guy lost his life. So what I'm trying to say is, khalas,
Why
that's
are we
it.
carrying shanks and like knives and that? Why? Like,
You're
what-
the
it's-
biggest bitch if you
I
carry
feel
a
like it's just this over. We're trying to be like UK, like we're overdoing it,
knife. Yeah.
and it's not even dual specifically. I'm just talking about just people in general. They have this thing where I've got to carry a knife, bro. Like, no, use your fists. You know what I mean? Like one of the artists, you know, like Lissy, I mention him a lot. He's a guy that's very against shanks and shivs. You have dual artists that they have songs called shanks and shivs, but he's a guy that's like advocates totally against it. And in fact, he has a song called Fists, something Fists. But yeah, he advocates that, put your two hands up. If you need to do it, don't do it. But if you need to do it, use your fist. You know what I mean?
Spanian,
need
you
to
know
use a
who
knife.
I respect a lot? I respect Spanian. Why I respect Spanian, and a lot of people, okay, they'll disagree. They'll say he's a nutcase, whatever. But I agree with Spanian in the fact that this guy is very street smart. He's been through it. He's been through shanks and shivs and drugs and this and that. So I used to think of Spanian as a nutcase. I used to think, sorry.
I used
I used to think of him as like, oh, he's off his head, whatever. He's when he used to do that hoodles thing, but
Yeah.
But now when he started talking like sense, when he started saying, sorry, bro, I don't know, fuck it, I'm getting this.
guys ASMR. Yeah.
But when he started saying like all this stuff about, oh, this is what you do in a street scenario, this is what you do, bro, watch his stuff. I recommend kids to watch his stuff. Street smart things, like when he gives you advice on the street, use it. Like he was talking about if someone comes at you with a knife, right?
Yeah.
What do? Run. The first scenario,
100%.
someone comes at you with a knife,
No hesitation.
run.
Run.
Do not even fucking try to walk up to
Yeah.
him. Do not even try to take
Don't even
disarm
try
him.
to calm him down.
Run.
Don't,
And that's what
don't-
Spanian
yeah.
said. Run.
Yeah.
Got a point, 100%. But he made it seem that what did he say? If there's no other scenario, you can't run
Yeah.
and you have a knife yourself. He said, wrap, I don't know, what did he say? Take off your shirt
wrap, take a shirt
and
or
keep
singlet,
one,
whatever. Wrap
keep
it
one
around.
hand here, like that, with the
Yeah.
shirt wrapped around your hand. Bro,
'Cause
the
this
way
is the
Spanian
worst.
talks about this stuff, I was like, it makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Because he's smart. Like, he's been through the street. You know what I mean?
I mean, people shouldn't be carrying knives though in general.
No, do not
just
carry
put that
knives.
out there.
Do not carry
people
knives.
should not be carried. There is no reason to carry a knife here. There's no reason.
If you stay away from gangs, if you stay away from all that stuff, you're safe. Sydney,
Yeah.
Australia is probably the safest country in the world. I'll go as far as to say that. It's
But
so
see,
safe.
yeah, the thing is though, like any type of altercation now, I'm always in the back of my head thinking this guy might have a knife.
Yeah.
Because of what I've seen now.
Bro, have you
I've
ever had
I've
road
never
rage?
had to think about that.
Have you ever had road
No,
rage?
no.
Never. I've never had road rage either.
Yeah, I'm never.
What
waste
could
waste
be,
of time.
I'm sorry, but I don't understand people who have road rage. What could be so bad to the point where you want to get out of your car and bash someone? All right.
Bro, like
He put the finger at you. All right, take it back.
Yeah.
All right. Fucking what did he do?
anything's
He
verbal.
He cut you off.
yeah.
He cut you off. Who cares? Who cares, bro? Yalla,
No, he's ahead. All right, go. Don't worry about him.
go.
Here's what I think though. The only time road rage for me, I will take an action is if someone is if I'm stopped and someone physically hurting my car, like
Yeah,
something
okay.
that can
If
break a
someone
window.
comes out and wants to fucking bash you,
Yeah.
okay, then take physical action.
Yeah.
But if someone just says something, whether it's verbal,
Verbal, no.
whether
yeah.
it's fucking actions,
Yeah.
whether it's cutting you off, whether it's jumping in front of you, whether it's tailgating, even tailgating, you shouldn't jump
yeah,
out.
it's never worth it. Yeah, yeah.
It's never worth it because you never know what happens. As I said, on the street, it's not a controlled environment. It's not
yeah.
like a boxing ring where you know the outcome.
Bro, there are people I've seen at any moment they're waiting. You know what I mean? They're road rage. They love road rage. Literally,
Oh,
they're
I've
waiting.
seen that as well.
And yeah, once when I was driving, I literally stopped. We're stopped in traffic, and there's two guys punching on right in front of me. And I'm like, bro, like we need to move. I literally came out. I'm like, boys, calm down. Let's just go. Let's keep it moving. You know what I mean? And they went back, but bro,
See,
like people are waiting to fight. You know,
And you're just holding up traffic, as you said. The guys are holding
it's
up
a waste,
traffic.
a waste of everyone's time.
You're wasting everyone's time. What have you really achieved besides being a hard cunt? I'm sorry, but you're a hard cunt.
Yeah,
You're a hard
100%.
cunt if you're on a road rage.
No,
for
yeah.
not a legitimate reason, obviously.
Yeah, you're just waiting for an excuse to fucking punch on or whatever, or to have an altercation.
I hate those people with
Yeah.
that attitude.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not going to let him put it on me, akhi. I'm not gonna let him put it on me, okay?
Bro, what did he do? What did he do that you're gonna remember 2 weeks
He
from
cut
now?
you off. He cut you off. He probably wasted 1 second of your day. What are you gonna go out and hit him? You're gonna go stab him?
Yeah, if it's something that you're not gonna think of in a week's time, it's not fucking worth it.
Like, sure, a week's time. In 5 minutes' time, you're not gonna think about it.
You might think at the back of
You
your
might
head.
think about it.
But-
Oh, this cunt cut me off today.
Yeah,
Whatever.
you might, but if like a couple days later, you're gonna be normal. You're just gonna, oh, fuck,
Bro.
you're gonna not think about that.
Alhamdulillah, like I'm gonna touch wood, whatever I'm saying. Alhamdulillah.
Knock on wood. Yeah.
Knock on wood. Alhamdulillah, I've never been in a road rage, and I never want to because, bro, it's fucking. It's just.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. I'm sorry.
Specifically with tradies, I reckon never have road rage.
Oh yeah.
Because these cunts, you don't know what the fuck they have in their ute. If they're driving a ute as well, bro,
Takes out
they're
fucking
ready to pull
screwdriver.
out a wrench or something. You know what I mean? You gotta watch out.
Pulls out fucking chainsaw.
Yeah.
You wanna fuck with
Oh,
me,
bro,
bro?
I've seen videos like saws and stuff. Like, bro, people are just these tradies. Don't fuck with them. You know, just keep
You
driving.
don't fuck with tradies.
They've had a long day as well. 12 hours, whatever.
You know, speaking of a long day, fucking, we've had a long day.
Yeah, you've had a bit of a long
I've
day.
had a fucking long
do
day.
you want to talk about any of the YouTube fights or anything or sports related? Oh,
What's coming up?
do you
Jake
want
Paul?
to want to talk about the whole controversy with the Manly players?
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
you don't want to touch that?
No, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Look, here's my say. All right.
Well, yeah, we have both the same say, but yeah, let's.
I have a say on this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I'm a bit delayed, whatever. It could be a bit delayed by the time this comes out. But these Manly players, right? 7 players.
I support Manly, by the way.
Let me give you context if anyone is living on the rock and doesn't know what happened.
Yeah.
7 Manly players decided that they don't want to jump on the field to play a game of NRL because on the jerseys they were going to represent was the LGBTQ community flag or whatever it was. Like, it was the rainbow.
Yeah, the
whatever.
rainbow flag.
The
yeah.
rainbow.
Yep.
They decided not to do that because they were not consulted earlier about this situation.
Yeah.
So
So the CEO was
so
it Ian Roberts or
Ian Roberts,
yeah,
whatever.
he's
So
gave
in my
himself-
opinion, here,
Yeah.
which I should be allowed to have an opinion, just like everyone else is allowed to have their opinion.
Yeah.
I think I do not blame them for what they've did because based on the fact that they obviously were not given enough notice, you know, which I don't really, to be honest, I don't get that. I don't get that if they were given notice, they'll still wear it. If they were, to be fair, they should
should've
not
had-
wear it, period.
Yeah, yeah.
If that's their belief.
Yeah, 100%.
If that's
yeah.
their belief, don't wear it, period. Don't even wear it next year. Don't even wear it the year after.
Yeah.
If that's your opinion, if that's your religion. I believe religion should be freedom of speech. Religion should be your own opinion, right?
Yeah.
I'm allowed to profess. I can't force my religion on anyone, right? I can't force someone to go, yes, you have to be Muslim. You have to be Muslim. No, but you
Like
can't
a
force me.
gunpoint or something like that. Obviously, you can't. But
Can I go to someone right now, everyone, and say, everyone has to wear to work the abaya? I can't do that. I can't
they'll
do
laugh
that.
at your face, you know.
They'll laugh at my face because they'll say, no, we don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So why are these players have to wear this pride flag, right? If they don't support it, their religion clearly says that they can't support it, right?
Yeah.
So just like you are supporting the LGBT community and you have that freedom of speech,
Yeah.
I have my freedom of speech to say I don't support it. I'm not going to go out of my way to bash people and say, fuck you, fuck this,
No,
fuck
no,
that.
no. Yeah.
Do what the fuck you have to do. I don't care. I'm saying for
Just
me,
keep to yourself. Don't
keep to
force
yourself.
on me. That's
don't
what I
force
think
it
as
on
well,
me.
yeah.
Also,
Especially in the game. Why do we have to include that in the game?
100%.
That's
I
what
don't know.
think.
I don't even know if this fucking video is going to be put up after this.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say as well is my kids, right? My kids, I should determine as the parent of my kids what my kids are allowed and what they are not allowed to learn.
Yeah.
Okay? Because in the end of the day, it's my kids, it's not your
Your
kids.
authority should be over the government on
Right.
your kids. obviously,
Yes,
yeah.
100%. So I should have the say whether I want my kids to be exposed to certain, agendas.
Yeah.
All right? What if I don't want my kid to be exposed to an agenda? How can you justify teaching 30 kids in a class the same agenda if 15 kids don't support this agenda, 5 kids do, 5 kids don't know what the fuck it's about? I reckon leave the kids out of it, especially young kids, because young kids
Young kids will believe anything. You tell them the sky's
exactly.
red. They'll start.
How
to think
how
it's
does
red,
a young
you know
kid
what I mean?
know about their sexuality? If you're 5 years old, do you
Bro,
know
I
about your
knew-
sexuality?
I knew nothing about that, bro. Like
you
even
don't know
like
anything about sexuality.
even with girls and that in general. Let's go further than this. You know, like TV shows now, like the kids stuff watch. The kids, the stuff that kids watch. It's different to what we used to watch. We used to think, oh, girls were cooties and germs and that.
Yeah.
But they're getting exposed to that stuff really early on.
Now
at a
it's
young age.
scary because when we have kids as well, the next generation,
it's scary, man.
everything is going to be so normalized. Sexualizing at a young age is going to be so normalized. It's
Yeah, they're
scary.
gonna normalize
It's scary
it, yeah,
because
yeah.
I don't want my kids exposed to that. I should be, as a parent,
You should have the final say.
able to have the say that my kids are not allowed to be exposed to that. Just how I want to raise my kids, I raise them. For example, I don't want my kids to swear. You shouldn't. Do you expose them to swearing in school? No, you don't. You say swearing is bad. But okay,
Eventually, with that, I think eventually they're going to get exposed to swearing. But
okay, no, they all right, they are. But I'm using that as an example.
yeah.
I'm not saying necessarily my kids are not be allowed to be exposed to swearing, but I'm saying the same
But
way.
you're not going to, at
Yeah.
a young age, you're not going to like.
The
convince
same
them.
way they're exposed to all these agendas. What if I am opposed to that? Right?
Yeah.
What if I want to bring up my kids in a household that's opposed to that? You have no say.
Yeah, but
You have no say
that's
over my
with our
kids.
belief. Our belief goes against that. You know what I mean? Like, sorry, we can't.
It's my religion. It's
Yeah.
my religion. Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and say and lie and be this politically correct cunt where I'm like, oh yes, I wholeheartedly support it. I'll be lying.
Bro,
I'll be lying.
it's such a marketing scheme. Like even the whole radio. I saw like I don't know if it was Fitzy and Whipper or some radio station. They're like, these players are ridiculous. They should be ashamed of themselves. Like, bro, like shut the fuck up. Like they
It's
they
such
have
a politically
that's their
correct
religion.
world.
That's their decision. You know what I mean? That's none of your fucking business. Like who are you? You're a guy sitting at a radio station.
Yeah.
Are you in the team? Are you going out there? Do you have the same belief as this player?
You don't.
you're
Everyone.
just saying that
Kyle
for
and Jackie
marketing.
O.
Yeah.
Fucking all of them. They all jumped on this trend and they're all like, oh, fuck these players. They fucking shouldn't have done that.
Bro, you
They
don't even know what
apologise.
they say behind doors. They're probably saying, "Oh, these guys, they're
Yeah, exactly. But because you have to be politically correct,
Yeah.
oh, these players are fucking wrong. These players are wrong.
Yeah,
No,
and they were saying
they're
we should
just
be
supporting the
we
religion.
should be inclusive and have a pride round or whatever. But if you're going to have a pride round, why don't you have a Muslim round? Why don't you have a? You're going to keep going.
Yeah.
Different cultures, you know what I mean?
Why don't you have a Muslim round? Why can't we have a Ramadan round? Could you
Yeah.
imagine that? Could you imagine? They don't even have to wear. What they have to do is they put a mosque on the jersey. Would they allow that? Would
Or even
every
just
player
like
wear
the
that?
the crescent or something, something like that. No, they wouldn't.
They wouldn't. They'd say,
No.
I don't support this. I'm Christian. Or I don't support this. I'm atheist or whatever.
Yeah.
Like
No, they won't. They won't.
They're going to
So
say
if-
whatever
why
they
stop
are. I
there?
don't
If you're
support
going
this,
to
I'm Jew,
start,
whatever.
inclusive of whatever, why you're not going to stop. You're not going to end.
Yeah.
You're going to have a round for every.
But it's become like the top now.
Hmm.
So what shits me is this people of the alphabet, I'm going to call them.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know, bro. I'm getting cancelled for this. I don't give a fuck.
Do we have any?
I don't even know if people are still watching. But these people of the alphabet, they've become like the top of priority
Yeah.
in this country.
Yeah.
It's like before it was stand against racism. 100%. I'm all for that. Black Lives Matter. 100%. I'm all
Yeah.
for that. Fucking this, world peace. But 100%. I'm all for that. But now all that shit is like, bang, who cares about that?
Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
Now it's all like.
Yeah, let's get the people of the alphabet
Yeah.
up there. And if you say anything against the people of the alphabet
No, you
on
can't.
media,
Can you at work? Can you mention anything?
I can't.
No way. You have no
can't.
say. Like
I can't.
But
I don't want to. I don't want to because as I said, I'm not going out of my way to attack them.
No, like
I'm not.
yeah.
I'm not. Fucking. I
We're
don't
not.
care.
We're not living in the fucking 1990s
No,
or
I'm not
80s.
going-
We're not going to go out.
But-
Kill
but-
every gay person.
But
No.
as
we're
I
not gonna do
said, I'm not going to support it. You can't force me to support it. Right now, wallah, if they came to me at work, fuck, I'm probably going to get sacked for this. Now, if they came to me at work,
it. Some
I'm going to
person.
get cancelled, sacked, fucking, I'm going to have no job, no fucking social
Imagine
media.
someone sends this. To
No, all right, let's say I am forced to wear something, right?
Yeah.
That I'm not even going to say it's about LGBT, whatever.
Yeah.
Anything that I don't support, I'm not going to wear it.
No.
I'm sorry, but I'm not going to, you
I'm
can't
not.
force me to
It's-
wear
I
it.
should have anything that's going on me, and I'm going to be identifying that, representing
Yeah.
that. I should have a say.
I
That's
don't
it.
support Israel. If they came out at work and said, you have to wear this Israel flag on your shirt, I won't wear it.
No,
I'll say, sorry,
yeah,
I'm not going to
no,
wear it because
sorry.
I don't support it.
That's it. Yeah, you should have a final say.
You know what I mean?
But I mean, that's
If they told me, doggies, wallah, I don't support the doggies. I'm not going to wear it.
yeah, no.
Even to
legit.
that extent.
Queensland, are you going to wear Queensland?
Queensland, I'm not going to wear a
No, I'm
Queenslander because
blues.
I'm not a Queenslander.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's just the way it is. Like you should have a final say of what you want to represent because that's going on your body, and you're going to be representing.
Okay, if they told me Tigers, yes, I support the Tigers.
Yeah,
Manly, yes, they support
but not
their
everyone's
team.
going to wear Manly. Not everyone's
But if
gonna
they
wear
put Tigers and then they said, all right, but we're going to put Queenslander under it, I'm not going to wear it because I'm not a Queenslander.
No, yeah.
There you go.
No, I wouldn't wear it as well.
Anyway, before we get fucking absolutely demoralized for this podcast,
Yeah.
hope you guys are still watching.
Yeah, after that controversial topic.
This
to say
got
the least.
fucking so controversial,
Yeah.
man. I don't even know if we're going to have a podcast after this.
Hopefully
No,
we
no,
can.
no.
Hey,
I'm not, don't make a big
Bro,
deal out of it.
we didn't mention the second channel and the public video.
Oh, yeah.
We've done an anime convention video. Go watch that.
Go watch it.
please.
It's on Ismail Box.
Oh,
Go on
said
YouTube,
this
type
at
in
the start.
Ismail Box.
You need to
Yeah.
watch it. I'm telling you,
We,
it's a
we
banger.
actually got 1,000 subscribers on that channel as
Yeah.
well, which is crazy.
Yeah, that's our
crazy.
best video yet on
It's
that
actually
channel.
crazy to me.
Anime convention video, our best video yet. You need to watch
That video itself, I think, is one of the best videos in YouTube history. And I still say it. And I'm saying Australian YouTube
it.
history.
Yeah, I think so as well. Like no one's who else is doing that?
Go see that video. Go type in Ismail Box. Look at our latest video that sneaking into an anime convention. The editing on that video. It was just so fun. We spent all day just making and the funny thing is we had so much footage in that video. We had like fucking 2 hours worth of footage. More. We had hours worth of footage and we compressed it down to 12 minutes of the best of the best.
Yeah, it's the first time we've done public videos to that extent.
And let me tell you, what a fucking video.
bro,
What
this
a
guy
fucking
asked-
video.
An old white lady for a Snapchat, bro. It's
Bro,
you got to watch it. I'm
telling you.
must watch.
Anyways, fucking that was a good podcast. I'm still fucking sick, but
Yep.
yeah, we pushed through it. Weird
We-
podcast. I don't even know.
You push through it.
But what I'm going to
to
try and do is I'm going to try and do a few more of these where it's just me and you because there's a lot of shit we want to address.
Yeah.
Plus, I've been saying this for fucking 10 years now. I want to change up the studio, but obviously
Change up
things
the
are coming in
setting.
the way. We're focusing on other things right now. It's just so fucking busy.
we want
but-
to have a couch.
We want to have a couch. We're gonna change up the whole setting, and we're gonna bring amazing guests back on.
Hmm.
But for now, you have to do with me and him just ranting about fucking our shit and just talk about
There's
what
so
happened
much
to us.
things going on. Yeah.
Yeah, so we can have so much to talk about. But yeah, hope you guys liked it. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share it to your friends and family.
Yep.
Subscribe to this
Share
channel.
it to your mum, your dad, your
Fucking-
cousin, your
Yeah, and subscribe to
everyone.
Ismail Box as well because that
Yeah.
one's growing
Yes,
fucking fast.
yes.
It's already
We're
1,000
over
subscribers.
1,000. Keep
But
subscribing.
yeah, love you guys. Yalla.